Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions September 20, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. September 20, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Based on what Sadani is telling you, Iraqi citizens, the IQD will soon be in the international market. It looks like they are preparing you to give you the new exchange rate. That's why they're telling you all these things. They're like preliminary steps before you receive your purchasing power. The security and stability you have is what's making this work thanks to Donald Trump. We are living a final countdown. September 20, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. If I understand this correctly, the dinar we exchange at a US bank will go to the US Treasury. The Treasury will then use it to buy physical oil from Iraq over 20 to 30 years. Mark Z. Exactly, and maybe as much as over 50 years, is what I was told. And that is why they may be paying us over and above the street rate, because they want our dinar. For cheaper oil. September 20, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce. Via Wiser Now. If you see somebody say there aren't redemption centers, there's only banks, I can tell you, it's a lie, a big-time lie. There's one guy who's managing 7 redemption centers. There's another guy in the Southwest that's over 6 redemption centers. Here's another guy also in the Southwest is over 6 redemption centers. I know them by name. I know who they are. I know where the redemption centers are, what towns they're in. We talked to these people. September 20, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Iraq and the Kurdistan region reached an oil agreement article quote. The condition for implementing this decision is that the Iraqi government submits the contract to the advisory committee of the Iraqi Oil Ministry. The committee is expected to give its final answer within the next 48 hours, so that the tripartite deal can be formalized and go into effect. This could lead Iraq to finally getting an oil and gas law, referendum, in place as the constitution call for and the US and IMF are mandating and put in place. September 20, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. When people talk about exotic currencies, one name always comes up first, the Iraqi dinar. It captures attention because Iraq is sitting on some of the largest oil reserves in the world, and that fuels the belief that one day the dinar could be revalued on the global market. Add in talk of IMF-backed reforms and Iraq's massive development road project, and investors see a currency with long-term potential and the chance for dramatic gains. Our investment in the Iraqi dinar and all other exotic currencies is speculative. Some text goes here. Do you think there will be 800 number? 800 numbers, just like the exchange centers, both of those are mythological unicorns. Take your credit card, turn it around. There's your 800 number for your bank. Give them a call. Ask them if they exchange currency. It's so simple, but we make it so hard. September 19, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce. Via Wiser Now. We found that out, and what corresponds with Iraq is, President Trump sent a group over to Iraq. I believe it was Monday. They went over there to finish up whatever needed to be wrapped up. And that wrapped up, I believe, on Wednesday. And we were told that we would have about 72 hours before the kickoff of everything that we're wanting. It looks like Saturday could be our kickoff day. We're also hearing from a couple of other sources an idea of the weekend, which, to me, could be Saturday or Sunday. And then we've heard anytime from now to Sunday, so that seems to be the window that we're looking at right now. Some information that we're getting are coming from people that are close to the process. September 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Caparoni article. Capital and Global Confidence. Iraq is on a journey to find global partners to build a diversified economy. September 19, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Comments. I'm getting Chase Wealth Management emails at least once a week. PNC Bank told me they are preparing and will call me when they are redeeming. Mark Z. This is getting interesting. A number of banks are now admitting they will be working with dinar in a limited fashion. They have not said what that is, but these are banks that said they would never touch it. September 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Iraq moves from paper money to a digital future. September 19, 2025 Guru Nader from the Mid-East. No smaller category of dinar coming out. They're going to show you a lot of things, but you will see it will not come out. You have to watch the digital currency. You have to watch how it's going to be on Forex. It's going to be all digital, 80% to 90%. Of people will use digital, card, credit cards, internet, transfer from your account, pay with your phone. A couple years will be 100% digital. No more papers. By January 26, 80% digital. September 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Many of you have always said to me that the Iraqi dinar is so worthless it's just toilet paper and I'm going to line my bathroom with the Iraqi dinar because it's just toilet paper. To which I say, no it's not, the last thing this is toilet paper. September 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Al-Sudani conducts the first official electronic signature in Iraq. Quote, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani announced on Thursday the implementation of electronic signatures for state and private sector institutions. Al-Sudani and Minister of Communications Hiem al-Yassiri conducted the first two official electronic signatures. He emphasized that the move enhances digital transformation, simplifies procedures, and reduces corruption and red tape. September 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman There's a lot to unpack. It's not just about one little thing. It's a very complex process. The bottom line is they have quietly accumulated all of this technology and all these different components for what we are looking for, a real effective exchange rate. September 19, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goad As we are over the midpoint of September, we see a progression of the oil and gas law provisions being laid out in front of us. No, the oil and gas law, or HCL, is not yet completed but they are closer than ever. There is actually a real possibility the law could soon go before Parliament for a vote. September 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 What is it that we needed in order to have the new exchange rate? Purchasing power for the citizens? Security and stability. Digital currency is a supreme level of security and stability. EMO The lower notes are digital currency that is eventually going to be phased out and turned into electrons. That's why they give them the cards. September 19, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce via Wiser Now. Couple of sources said it would be this month between the 15th and the end of the month. So that's approximately 2 more weeks, and 2 different sources gave us that same timeline, 15th to the end of the month. But they both said they didn't think it was going to go that far into the end of the month. In other words, some text goes here. Interesting developments over the weekend. Is the stage being set? Comment. I am hearing a lot of chatter about this weekend. Mark Z. Hearing that same chatter. Just afraid it's one weekend too early. I don't know exactly when we go, but the majority of sources believe we go at the very end of September and the first days of October. There are a number of rumors in groups and the Indian nations that this could be our weekend. But my Middle Eastern contacts think it's the following weekend. There are tons of rumors out there. More and more folks in banking are hearing about it and training for it. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net